Hey guys, I just got back home, and before I settle down, I'm like, let me do this. For a lot of you guys that have been asking, sending me messages, asking about the fact that, what do I think about the travel ban? I mean, Sierra Leoneans and the world at large. Let me do this in English first, and I'll do a little bit of Creole so that my brothers and sisters can understand exactly what I'm saying. But first, to the international community, we want to thank you guys because we feel like you've not been acting as fast as we would want you to be. It's not that we don't understand, it's patience. It's not like America could just be going across the world and be, shaking up, getting bad leaders out of their seats if they decide to hold on to power. I mean, America cannot do that, right? Because the rest of the world is going to look and say, how can America be, toppling governments? Basically, that's what they'll say. So in the case of Sierra Leone, you all know that the June 24th, 2023 elections were stolen, and the reason why this proposed travel ban is being, imposed on Sierra Leone today, alongside other countries like Russia and all these other dangerous, countries, it is because one, democracy has been backsliding very long time ago. If you all remember going back to 2021, when former President Joe Biden actually did not invite Sierra Leone to the Democracy Summit, right? They did not invite Marabio specifically to the Democracy Summit. The reason being is because they knew democracy was backsliding, because we've been complaining, writing letters, letting them know that, hey, the rights of people are being violated. The State Department's reports that comes out every year shows the same thing. Human rights abuses, killings, arbitrary arrests, executions across the country. So that is why Sierra Leone is on this proposed ban. And I don't think anything is going to change, and I believe this ban is going to hold. Unfortunately, it's going to affect innocent Sierra Leoneans. So this is a case of the righteous suffering for the wicked. But something has to be done, because nobody should think they can be this belligerent with stealing elections, not announcing results like the ECSL. Mohamed Kanawe Kone, who is the ECSL commissioner, Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. I mean, you can conduct elections and not produce the disaggregated data. People think they should get away with this kind of stuff. So again, I know America cannot come and just remove Marabio, because if they could, they would do it for us. We, the people of Sierra Leone, have a responsibility to continue to fight to protect our country. So the whole thing with this travel ban, of course, it doesn't target a political party. It doesn't target a tribe. It is Sierra Leone. And this is why people like myself, we've been on social media for the past 6 years, advocating for change, advocating for proper governance systems, like, allow the people to express themselves, allow the people to participate in a democracy. Democracy is a two-way street. It is not a one-way thing. The moment it becomes a one-way thing, it becomes a totalitarian state, authoritarianism, and that is why we have like a fascist state in Sierra Leone today. So that is very crucial. And this is why it's important that the rest of the world starts to take action. Today is America. I'm hoping tomorrow Europe would get on board, and Europe would actually, instill these same things. The other reason why this is happening is the drug situation in Sierra Leone. The passport that we've been selling, to folks, folks that have a lot of unscrupulous activities. We know we have the biggest drug lord in Sierra Leone right now, Jos Leidekens, who's dating the illegal president's daughter, Agnes Bio. Marabio's daughter, she's dating the biggest drug lord in the world. And so Boreos is protected in Sierra Leone. We know he was paying the Turkish corrupt officials in Turkey. He was paying the government 1 million euros a week for his freedom. How much is he paying in Sierra Leone? So the United States and the American government knows these kinds of things. That is what is happening. So if you're asking me, I'm telling you, as sad as it is, but this is the reality of what happens when you don't have an opposition that is serious. So just as Marabio has destroyed democracy in Sierra Leone to the point where reputation is so badly tattered that Sierra Leone is now listed amongst other countries like Turkmenistan and all these other countries that people don't even know about, it tells you how bad things have gotten. And the only way this can change this travel ban is for Marabio to hand over power peacefully to Dr. Samora Kamara, who won the elections. And ECSL should produce the results and put them on the websites. That's the only way this proposed ban could change. Otherwise, nothing is changing. As long as Boreos is in Sierra Leone, this proposed ban is going to stay. It's going to stand, because they know he's protected by the government. They know he's protected by Marabio. They've seen videos of him in church with Marabio. They know that he's protected. So some people them. Now the thing that with this travel ban, unfortunately, even people who don't file for their family members, man don't go marry the wife don't go marry the man for Come America. You don't go for Come America again, because now they don't put a ban on all Sierra Leoneans. The only one set of people waiting for Canada now influential business person, and then he said they have to do a thorough investigation on that person before able for Canada. And the next step we're going to take now for looking to these guys, government officials, even coming to the United Nations now, we have to get down to the bottom of it. I know that's a whole different realm with the United Nations. The corruption is very pervasive within the United Nations system because there's no way governments or illegal presidents like Julius Maada Bio should be invited to the United Nations, right? And we have to look at these families, these guys that are in these governments. When you take the David Shengas, the Francis Benkai fellas, who are bringing their wives over here to have babies so they can have American passports, but they're destroying Sierra Leone. We have to go with surgical precision after these people out to let the government know exactly what is happening. You know, because people should not go free for the crimes that they've committed in Sierra Leone. If Sierra Leone is destroyed and damaged today, it is all of these people, every one of them played a part in destroying the reputation of Sierra Leone. So some people, I just want to know, this is what is happening. It is bad, but we've been calling for this. This is not to Timini, Limba, Loko, they look at. This is not to SLPP or APC. This is about Sierra Leone now. When I don't see Nameko, they tell us, let's get ourselves right and be right by ourselves. Let's respect ourselves and get individual decency, for God's sake. But when we talk anything there, people think say we just come there for make up stuff. You know, enough is enough, guys. Enough is enough. Let us come together. The only way we can get this ban off or hold, Maada Bio for hand over power peacefully, ECSL for produce the disaggregated data on the website of ECSL so the world would see the disaggregated data to show who won the elections. And the drug situation, Boleos, should be handed over to the Netherlands government. That is the only way. The next phase is to push for diplomats, Sierra Leonean diplomats in the U.S. Now, I know they represent the United Nations and all of that, but in the U.S., for them to be kicked out of this country as well, because they are all part of this. You know, just because they have immunity does not mean we should not hold them accountable for some of the things that are happening, you know. But anyway, Sierra Leoneans, this is what they talk about. Now, Kusila will advocate for get a proper democratic system where the rights of the citizens will be respected. So now we'll get to this point. All right? Bye-bye, everybody.